Good day to you, everyone. Just wanted to start up a new live stream and see what's going on. You can always feel free to join in the chat. And like I said, it's open lines. You are more than welcome to come up on the panel. And so please feel free to join in on the fun. Hey, Carlo, how are you doing today? And yes, I am doing as well as can be. How are you today? Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and get this shared out a little. Post that. And we'll post to Twitter. And we'll see where it goes from here. And we got that taken care of. So how is your day going, Carlo? Let's see here. Very tired, been up 22 hours. Gosh, that's a long time there. Why you been up so long? Well, night of work. You're handed a cast. Wow. Ouch. And Sir Spade Sam, how are you? Yeah, that definitely sounds stressful. Let's see here. Great, kind of just started to work out. That's good to hear. And that Nigel movie guy. Hey, how are you doing there? And I dropped the StreamYard link in the chat. You are more than welcome to come up and join. It is an open line, so yeah, feel free to come up. Fractured a bone in your hand and wrist. Damn. Uh, how did you do that? Feel weak without weights. Well, yeah, I can understand that. How long had it been since you worked out? Okay. Yeah, okay. I understand, Nigel. Yeah, work would keep you from coming on. That's understandable. 2 weeks from the gym, doing body weight, but not satisfied. Okay. Well, we can always working out is always, you know, a good thing, particularly if it helps. It helps release endorphins, therefore it helps the mind and body. So, yeah, it's a good thing. And let's see here. Ah, springtime. On a break at work. How's work going today? Yeah, yeah. You you are kind of a skinny dude. That's you know normal if you don't. Yeah, yeah. The problem is gaining weight. Yeah, unfortunately, that's from what I understand, all too common for some people. Uh, either you have a problem gaining weight or losing weight, either one. Mm. I find it funny. Most people eat loads of chicken and tuna, other protein, to lose weight, but yet it's also a thing to do to gain weight, which kind of seems a little odd, but hey, whatever works. At least you're doing. If you do something, at least you're trying. That's a good thing. Do I remember Deep Space Nine when Log is lifting weights and trying to convince Jake to lift weights? Yeah, I do. Oh, Carlo, I think yeah, a lot of people would like to say, "Hey, here's some of my weight." And I would probably no, I would definitely be one of those. So yeah, if I could give a little extra, here I'd volunteer. Wouldn't want to be selfish. Ah, did I ever try to watch Star Trek Picard? Yeah, I actually did watch Star Trek Picard. I watched the entire thing. Uh, I was not like some people who hated the entire thing. However, I, I have friends who also like it. I'm not one of them. So let's see here. Hello, Rambling Canuck. What's going on today? Well, I agree with you, Nigel, that it wasn't a good series as a whole, particularly for the fact that Picard's dead. Uh, yeah, um, not exactly. What I find funny is people are going, "Hey, we want season two." What? Dead Picard? Woohoo! Have fun. I know you want season two, Rambling Canuck. Why don't you come up here and tell me all about it? Ah, you need to get your coffee. Okay, I understand that. I understand that. You can go get your coffee. Hey, pop culture adventure, what's going on? Waiting for Rambling Canuck to get back to give us his reasons for winning Picard season two. I would tend to agree, Parrothead. Canuck is a little masochistic, obviously, for winning a season two of a dead character. Sure. Well, that's it's not bad. I can say that. What's better, Mandalorian or Picard? Oh, definitely Mandalorian. There is absolutely no doubt. And I'm sorry. There's just ah those okay, pop culture adventure. Did you ever see those Star Trek poster magazines from the '70s? They fold out into a huge poster. Yeah, I did. I remember them. Let's see here. Who is in the back room now? Ah, the Canuck is here.
Okay, you know that I respect you as a friend because I agreed not to talk about this show until the next season, right?
Yes, I'm quite aware of that.
All right.
I didn't bring it up. The chat did.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your reasoning behind wanting Picard season 2?
Well, in all, Picard season 1 did not do as bad as season 1, 2, or 3 of Discovery.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that for sure.
Now, they did do a couple of bait and switches, which I really think they shouldn't have done. But they did them anyway. The Borg being one of them.
Uh-huh.
However, that didn't bother me because, okay, let's be real here for a second. The Borg, to me, have been dead since Voyager, so there wasn't anything that freaking that Picard was going to be able to do to make that any worse than it already was. So, with that theory, I didn't think the Borg were going to be that big of a deal. They haven't been a big deal since First Contact. They've been watered down as quickly as a waterfall ever since Voyager. So they were not going to be the big bad. So the fact that their role played very little part didn't bother me all that much. I found the storyline between Data and Picard interesting. I liked that. I liked the way that they rounded up. And there were a lot worse ways they could have gone with that. One of the things I was half expecting in the season finale that they didn't do that I thought for sure, especially once I saw, okay, Picard dies. Picard is in that like kind of old library-ish, rich guy office area, right? Where they've got the couch and the chair and the, fancy books on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Data sitting in the chair. I half expected Data to morph into Q.
I did too.
Because I thought, oh fuck, here we go. They're going to play back on the episode where Picard dies. He goes back in time. It's Q that sends him back in time so that he doesn't have the fight with the big bad guy, and he doesn't get stabbed in the heart. And then we get blue uniform Picard back in TNG.
Uh-huh.
So here we are, death scene Picard. In walks Q. Thankfully, they kept to the story, and it was Data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can accept this. It was the right person who came to Picard's rescue that led the Armada. It was Riker. If it had been anybody else, it would have been wrong to me. It was Riker. Should have been Riker. So that I'm okay with.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
Now, because whether I agree with Picard being put into the sentient body or not is kind of irrelevant because I get where they're going with it. Now, if they don't go this way with it, I'll be a little confused because then it doesn't make any sense. If the payoff isn't what I think it is, then it won't make any damn sense and it was kind of pointless to do. Then it was just done for the fact of doing it. However,
since it's already filmed, what do you think the payoff should be? Whether it is or not.
There's only one reason to do what they did. In this, the synths are the oppressed, right?
Right.
Okay. So right now, Picard is trying to get the synths and the humans on side, correct?
Correct.
All right.
And hello, James Andrew Morrison.
So the only way that you get the synths on your side, right, is Because otherwise, they're just going to say, you don't know what it's like to be me. Well, Picard can now say, I know what it's like to be you. On the flip side of that coin, Picard can now go to the Federation and use the ultimate trump card, which is, if you're against synths, you're against me, my record, and everything I have ever done for Starfleet.
Here's the problem, though. He wasn't a synth when he did all that stuff for Starfleet.
No, he wasn't. But it's who he is now. So for Starfleet to go against the synths, they have to go against Picard. It's the oldest story in the book. The oppressor, human, okay, Picard, okay. So Picard is seen by the synths, as long as he's human, as the oppressor, okay, becomes the oppressed and fights for them because he now knows their struggle.
Okay, I'll buy into that.
If that isn't what they're going to do, then it makes no damn sense, and I will say so.
All right.
But that's what they're doing. They're giving Picard the trump card for when he goes to the Federation. If the Federation, because there's going to be people who are still against the idea.
Of course.
So he can always pull out, well, if you're against synths, because you're going to have the idiot on the screen, and he's going to be, Jean-Luc,
And greetings, Crimson Mist.
Blah, 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 blah. I respect you. Well, if you respect me, then how can you be against of who I am? Right? So, yeah, it's just to further that storyline. That's all it is. He's going to be the champion of the synths. And I think if they go either 2 seasons or 3, Picard will die again, and this time it will be final. So that he can die 3 times on screen.
Lovely.
And it is not that far of a stretch, I'm sorry, for a character to die and be resurrected in Star Trek.
Okay. There have been exceptions. You are correct. However, number one, I'm not including anything of Generation 3 Trek. So this alternate universe shit, fuck that.
Yeah. I'm not either.
Okay. Spock was fired at the Genesis planet. They weren't intending for him to be brought back to life. Blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that happened. What else?
Oh, that's the main one. Because here's my argument. Okay? If everything that Picard does now, well, in the synth body, is not Jean-Luc Picard, then I put to you that everything done by Spock after Spock died was not Spock. If we're going on the theory that once the character is dead, their legacy ends, fine. Then everything done by fake Spock after that movie is not Spock.
Okay. Okay.
Because they did the same thing. They just didn't use an android body. The 1 in a million shot that Spock landed on a planet that kept his body fine.
And hello, Eli. Yes.
Right? The 1 in a million chance that he was able to transfer his consciousness into Bones. The 1 in a million chance that they found Spock. the 1 in a million chance that they put Spock's consciousness back into Spock, who was dead, and everything be peachy keen. Next. This is no different. The only difference is it's a synthetic body. That's it.
Okay.
It's almost the same storyline. Almost the same storyline, just shortened, because they don't have to do the whole Picard's body gets shot out of a torpedo bay and lands on a planet that miraculously keeps his organs alive long enough for them to find his body, and Picard somehow transfer his consciousness into somebody else and then transfer it back to Picard's body. Which they could have done by just going, Q did it. So it's not a big sticking point for me.
Okay. Well, okay. You got there. At least I'll watch it. Okay. What do you think of the disaster that is Discovery? I'll ask that.
Okay. Well, now we're on the part where I'm going to go. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's causing me to drink. That's your question.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me say this. I will say this. If you want to put in that the Vulcans and Romulans decided to get back together, come back together, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And decide to rename the planet. I don't have a problem with that necessarily.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did this moon come from? No explanation. It had a moon.
We can even go even further than that. Okay. Here's my difference between Picard and Discovery. Okay. Cap, name me Captain Picard's main bridge crew, please.
Okay, that would be Data, Worf.
No, not TNG. From Picard.
Okay. I don't know.
Raffi.
Okay.
Then there's, oh God, now his name is slipping my head because my brain is on crack. My favorite character, which is the captain. And then you have Dr. Fuck Up. And you have 7 of 9, who looks like she's either going to be part of the crew in season 2 or a returning member.
See, I don't include 7 and 9 because I don't think she's going to even be in season 2.
That was the hint. No, that was the hint at the end. That was the hint at the end because they're all on the bridge. They're all on the bridge. Because this whole season 1, was Picard getting his crew. If you think about it, throughout the entire season, it was Picard getting his crew.
Okay.
Well, 7 of 9's on the bridge at the end. So is Picard. So is Dr. Criminal.
Yeah.
So is Raffi.
Okay.
So is Mr. Hologram.
Which one?
Well, the main guy who all the holograms are made up from.
Oh, that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to answer your question, Elihu, if I don't like Discovery, why do I watch it? Number one, because I want to be informed on how shitty they're making Star Trek, and the fact that they have the fact that they have stated that Spock was who he was because of Michael fucking Burnham is a fucking insult to every fucking Trek before.
Yeah, and for the record, I watch it because I have to review it with Loki. But Picard's crew we know more about than we know about the Discovery crew in 3 seasons.
Okay,
In
we
one
got the big
season
mouth
of
in the
Picard.
back room.
Oh, hey, NB Geek.
Oh, fix your screen, Cap. Come on, we look like weirdos.
You are
God
weirdos.
damn, I gotta stop it. There we go. Here, let me fix this so we can all be Yitzy sponsors here. No, seriously.
Yeah,
What, you fucking kidding me? I want to promote Yitzy.
Oh, so do I. That's why he's the banner and the emblem for History with R&R.
Oh, speaking of certain things, I did all my Christmas shopping today, and I did get almost all the merch I wanted. I got 2 more things I gotta get. One of them is actually Canuck, the coffee mug with your app, with yours and Richard's avatar there. I only got one of his. I got his Locutus one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna get that. I was trying to get Latino Slants too, but some was up with his merch store. It just would not let me go through and pay. I should have called HR and just said it was racist.
No, if
Maybe
it doesn't let me pay, do I get it for free? That's what I would have said.
Exactly.
Don't let me pay. Can I get it for free? Fuck. That would have been me. Okay,
I bought something. By the way,
What?
I will say this. One of the people's stores I also did buy from. Yeah, that guy right there. Yeah, that guy.
Captain Trek.
Oh, yeah. I am doing, when all this stuff comes here, if it all gets here by Christmas, great. If it doesn't, I don't care. I'm doing a video display of all the coffee mugs I bought from all the merch stores.
So I got a question. With the Democrats being elected, this is an important question because it affects my Christmas shopping. Your coal mines are still open, right?
Well, technically speaking, from a constitutional perspective, the Biden is not technically president. Well, actually, no, it's not.
You know, you try
Biden
to make a simple joke.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Simple,
sorry,
yes
buddy.
or no.
I've been running around I've been running around. I had to do my bills today.
To say yes, so that I could say good, because I have a couple of lumps I gotta buy for a few people. But no, you gotta go and fuck it up.
Oh, right. Yeah, we got Elihu. Okay.
To your question about the coal being open, yes, you will get coal in your stocking.
Awesome.
All the people that voted for Joe Biden get coal this year.
I got the joke, man. Come on. I'm on my coffee and I got the joke.
All right.
I bet Elihu, I missed it. I'm not going to make excuses. I missed it. Simple as that.
Well, I prefaced
Random Canuck put one over on me. Good on him. I got to give him credit. I totally missed the coal thing.
I prefaced it by saying I've got Christmas shopping to do, so I've got a very important question.
Oh, yay.
Just
I hopped on because I needed a mental break. I'm like 95% done with my show. I need a mental break. So I hopped on. Hey. Oh.
Captain Trek.
Yeah. What's up?
The answer is no, I do not accept your resignation.
Yes, it is. By the way, Carlos, it is clean coal. They take a scrubber and scrub each piece before they get put it in the barrel.
Nope, Captain Trek, I do not accept your resignation before we start the project.
I didn't resign exactly. I simply said that somebody else would be better at it.
Why?
Do I have to give a reason?
He asked.
You can, I will put it this way. You have to give a reason, but you can give it to me publicly or you can give it to me private. But you got to give me a reason, man, because I really was getting excited thinking about throwing these ideas at you.
Okay.
And then for you to throw that back at me, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Wait, everybody has a cartoon avatar. Okay, I feel better.
I threw those ideas out there as just ideas and examples. I was hoping I got my juices flowing. I was hoping maybe it would help your juices flow and you would maybe respond back to me with some of your ideas for the compare and contrast.
No rebuttal?
I wish
He
I could
doesn't
have
have
one.
a rebuttal because he knows I'm right.
Hey, Pickles and Anti-Trucker's not on here. You can speak.
I'm neither one of those people, thank you very much.
We can get a word in.
This is true.
And they know it.
Because I like you guys. I like all three of you. Which is more than I can say for the other two. I may tolerate them. I don't know yet. I haven't figured out my feelings for them yet. I guess it depends on who's on where.
Who's on first?
Yeah, what's on second? I don't know. Who's on third?
Third base.
I don't know. Back to third.
So today your second appearance in one of the radio shows dropped. What did you think of your second appearance, Cap?
Not bad.
Yeah, you did well.
I was trying to imagine how the line would be read, so I was trying to get into that part, and I think it went fairly well. I think
Yes,
you read
it
it
did.
about.
It went well. It went well.
And notice he avoided my question.
Still.
Cap, I sent
What?
that in for Cap. I sent that to you directly because I sent that out directly and then to everyone, and you showed interest. That's why I've been talking with you. So no, you don't. Why? I don't understand why you're backtracking now. Why would you think I wouldn't want you there? You thought it was a good idea. You thought my idea. You thought some of the few things I said to you were good ideas. I don't understand why you don't want to try this with me.
Hey, James, the last time a outgoing president started shit with allies and enemies was Bush. Trump is leaving.
Oh God, do we have to talk about that idiot?
I was just answering James's question. We don't have to talk about that.
Trump is not going to do that.
He already has.
No, he hasn't. We ain't bombed anybody.
No. Collaborating with Israel to kill that Iranian scientist.
Okay, collaborating with Israel to kill an Iranian. I'm missing the problem here.
Iran is a U.S. enemy. Iran is an Israel enemy. Israel and U.S. are friends like U.S. and England. Basically, they collaborated with an enemy to stop the nuclear programming, and Iran called that an act of terrorism.
And hello, Eastern Burkholder. Sorry to have waited to have said anything.
Iran has an audacity to say an act of terrorism. What a fucking joke.
I know.
What a fucking joke. I'm sorry, but after 16 years of monitoring that AOR, I don't have much love for that place. I don't. Call me biased, whatever you want. I just sorry. I saw a little too much. I don't care if it was on TV channels. I saw a lot, and I saw it in real time. It sucked, and I hated it. But come on, Captain. But come on, get on beat here. Let's just try and get it. Captain Trek, you seem like you like the idea. Why are you saying you don't think you'd be a good fit for it?
Can we drop this, please?
Am I going to be able to convince you or not?
Wait a minute. Hold on. What? I'm only going to show this because I want to know what you're talking about.
I'm curious. What are you talking about? Hello.
Come on. I
Are
would
you
love
guys
to know
talking
what
to
it is.
me?
No,
I started to say, I was like, wait a minute, this is
talking
not
to
my.
James Andrew Morrison.
The Iranian scientist, you mean the man who set up spy and terrorist cells? That could be quite a few.
Yeah. Of course,
Yeah, I mean that could be from the Ayatollah to the great man on the mountain to, geez Louise, I don't even want to tell you. You know what? I've had 2 years out of that life. I wish to God I could just forget the fucking Middle East and be done with it and not have to think about it again. I'm sorry. 16 years of watching these people slaughter each other, even if I had to see it, even if I wasn't physically there, just trust me, the reports, the feedbacks, the videos, the data, I was just like, why are we even bothering? I lost a lot of hope on the idea. And then Trump Trump got Israel, the Kingdom of Bahrain, and the United Arab Emirates to recognize normal negotiations with Israel. I talked to a lot of people who I worked with during that time, and I said, "Did you guys ever think you would see this in our lifetimes?" They were like, "No." Everybody was shocked. It was one of the biggest deals we had ever seen, and we're like, "Wow." After everything we saw, everything we reported, everything we had to talk about, this actually happened.
You know who was responsible for that, right? It wasn't Trump. It was Jared Kushner.
Oh yeah, I know it was Jared
I know.
Kushner.
He is not. Trump is taking credit for every single thing. Not even mentioning Jared once. I'm like, okay, I don't like Trump.
I disagree. He did.
I don't like Trump administration, but at least get the guy some fucking credit.
Well, let's put it this way. He put Jared Kushner in that position. Jared Kushner does deserve credit for that.
He
The
does.
Kingdom of Bahrain's administration deserves credit. The Israel administration deserves credit. And the UAE deserves credit. Everybody deserves credit because they pulled something off that, I'm sorry, but for me, that was the biggest thing I saw in the last 4 years of his administration. Was seeing something that, quite frankly, let me tell you something. When you're sitting there watching 16 years of what I saw, you quite frankly just gave up on. You quite frankly can't blame me for I gave up on that area. I literally made comments where I said, "Can't we just glass them all and call it a fucking day?"
Eastland, I believe the everything went down after the the ransack of the Baghdad Museum. Everything went shithole after that. Baghdad, if you guys weren't aware of this, the Baghdad Museum 15, 16, 17 years ago was basically the Smithsonian Institute of the Middle East and Europe. It had everything. It was all history, Sumerians, everything. It got ransacked, and there goes everything else. Everything went all downhill. That's just my personal opinion.
James Andrew Morrison, who are you saying acts like a child? You might want to clarify that.
Yeah.
Bird of Prey 5, I don't know if I agree with Trump being the greatest president. In Republican conservative values, he definitely ranks in the top 5 with both Kennedy, Lincoln, and a few others. And yes, I put Kennedy in there. Yeah, I know it's a shocker, but let's be honest. Kennedy wouldn't make it 2 seconds in the Democratic Party now.
Oh no, not a chance. I don't think that most of the Democrats pre 1980 would make it now.
What is TDS?
Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh. No, that's what he has every single day, and that's what he has.
Look, you may not like. Hey, guys. Like I said, I can understand if you don't like the guy. Trust me, I don't like a lot of people in politics, and I'll be the first one to admit. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it live on TV or streaming. I'm gonna say this: if when the electorates get together and they certify the election. Remember, folks, I follow the Constitution, not my emotions. So if the certification comes together and Joe Biden wins, I want him to succeed. I want him to be successful. I'm not going to be one of these people like the last 4 years where everybody thought World War III was going to fucking happen. Fuck that shit. The idea of wanting your leader to fail
he's the president.
is like saying you want your pilot to fall asleep while he's filing your fucking plane.
No, I didn't like the Trump policy. I didn't like the administration, but at least, hey, do something. Come on. I want to give you credit. Do something at least. Come on. The first year is like, okay, do something. I was not one of those persons like, yeah, he's elected. No, get him out of office. He's an asshole. Like, he's the president. He's your leader. He's your commander-in-chief. He's in control of this country. Is he going to do something or not? Let's find out, at least.
Well, actually, that's a misconception. He's not actually. He's only in control of one branch of government.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He has no control. Okay, this is what always makes the weirdest thing to me when I hear they say the president of the United States is the most powerful man in the world.
No, influential person in the world.
Okay, yeah, influential maybe, but that's because of our system of government.
Yeah, not powerful.
Understand our system of government. Unlike in Europe, where in Great Britain, their prime minister is also part of their legislative branch and their executive branch, not administrative branch. Sorry.
Okay, James
President is
Morrison.
responsible for the Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up about it because I don't want to talk politics.
I will answer
mood.
your question. I will answer before we move on. I'm going to answer your question. Given the choice, would you prefer Hillary? I voted for Hillary. I don't like Trump. I think he's an idiot. I think the people who voted for him are uninformed on some of his issues. Now, the fact that they support him, I absolutely, if they want to support him, go for it. I don't. Never have. I never will. I did not vote for the other guy, but I will not support Trump.
Okay, fine and dandy. That's and you know, Captain Trek, I must say, love you. You know, you're a good friend of mine, but I must say that's your loss for it. But maybe I can help educate you on some things to help you expand your mind to maybe understand why I'm a supporter.
Of course, and
change your mind, because that's the biggest fucking problem I have with people is trying to change other people's minds.
Exactly.
Maybe that's why I'm good at politics, because I've been in geek culture. It's very simple. I don't want to change your mind. I just want you to hear my difference of opinion.
Correct. And I am more than open to that. And wait a minute.
Hey, Captain Trek, can you share my screen?
I was just getting to that.
Guys, check this out. Footage of who put the monolith have actually surfaced. Sorry, I gotta mute that.
Yeah, we don't need copyright strike.
There you go.
Jack Leaks presents Fucking with Sasquatch. Damn, that's a big ass ball.
I like that. I
thought you would, man.
That was one big ass testicle.
I thought you liked that, dude.
I'm gonna go. I'll be right back in a minute. I'm gonna grab a beer and smoke a bowl real quick.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna think of Elihu while I'm doing it because he's my fellow stoner.
Hey, I need a mental break. That's what I'm smoking right now. Okay,
Fair enough, brother. Fair enough.
I'm working on my show. I'm like, okay, I need a mental break. I need a bowl. Who's streaming right now?
All right, now let's get off that topic. Let's go to something a little more enjoyable. By the way, we still have room on the panel. There's a ton of room.
Carlos said he'll join.
Drop the link again. I don't want to invite people, then be accused of not dropping the link, because that would not be polite.
You know, James, I don't want to be an American idiot. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I know. It came down in Utah. I know, and another one popped up. Was it in Romania or something like that? I forgot where the new one got popped up at. Shit. I'm a little stoned to look right now. Never mind.
Really? I never would have guessed that.
Just a little stoned.
That's a shock.
Oh, I have some science news to share. The Chang'e 5 has successfully landed on the moon. I woke up early to watch that. And if anybody's wondering what that is, it's the sampler to get lunar rocks and regolith and take it back to Earth.
Really?
Yeah. So that means when that happens in a couple months, USA, Russia, and China will be the only countries to have successfully retrieved moon rocks. And I'm waiting for Elon Musk to do that. Oh, there you are. Okay, now I can reach you. I'm like, where are you?
Oh, you'd be joining in the smoking. Okay, that's fine. Sorry for misunderstanding you.
I'm looking for your tweet on my.
No, I'm like I said. Hell, I'm wanting to try this out. I want more on the panel, please.
Chronicles of Jason Sane. He uploaded a new trailer.
So, what do you have going on, Elihu?
Well, I was pissed off because I didn't get what I wanted on Black Monday. I'm Cyber Monday. I mean, all I want is an electric scooter. Ooh. There's no stores in San Francisco that sells one. So I was trying to buy one online. I was looking at the Black Friday sales. I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. $250 for a GoTrax. Nice. Then I saw one for like $189 for a bird. I'm like, oh, that's even sweeter. Better deals on Cyber Monday. I found a great deal on Cyber Monday. $300 for a 25-mile range. Segway electric scooter, 450 amp. It's a push start. Great. Sold out by the time I got to click on it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, every time I try to click on something, go to the cart, item sold out. Like, shit, I'm not a fast clicker. It'll say 4 left. Oops, sold out. The closest place I can actually pick one up is at Walmart, and that's a nice hour and 45-minute train ride.
You don't have a car, Eli?
In San Francisco? Are you nuts?
Fair enough. Fair enough. No. I totally get what he's saying there. Fair enough.
That is why I rely on public transportation. I have a free Muni Pass. It's good until 2024. I don't have to pay for Muni, don't have to pay for BART in the city, don't have to pay for some Caltrain stops. I love it.
Hey, Elihu, forgive me. I knew you lived in California, but I didn't know you lived in San Francisco.
Yeah, it's easier and faster 9 out of 10 times to get where you're going by public transportation. Like if I
Oh,
want,
I don't. Oh, trust me, I don't doubt it. In San Francisco, yeah, fuck yeah.
get this, if I want to go to the ball game, well, I couldn't this year, but if I want to go to the ball game, I walk 2 blocks to a underground train station, and it takes me 15, 20 minutes to get to the ballpark. If I were
Hey,
to
hey,
drive and park, it'd take me an hour to park and then finally go to the station, to the stadium.
oh,
Yeah.
hey, guys. So, I bought, for my birthday's my birthday,
Wife's birthdays.
my wife's birthday. I got her the record player, right? So, guess what I went out and did today for Christmas?
Let's see here. You bought
Oh,
something to go with it.
Record.
Oh, well, I bought some for her birthday, but I went and bought more. And I
Gee,
thought
what
it
a
was so
shock.
funny. I thought it was so funny when the gentleman when I went into the record store and I said, "Yeah, hey, I got my wife a record player for her birthday. I want to get her some records for Christmas. I'm going to get her some more records for Christmas." And he goes, "Do you know what kind of music your wife likes?" And I said, "Yes, I do." But then I was thinking in the back of my mind when I was saying, I was like, after 14 fucking years, I better know what kind of music my wife likes. I'm thinking, oh shit, if I don't know that, I'm fucked.
Yeah, just buy her some Conway Twitties.
Oh, no, I'll tell you what. I'll go show you what I got her.
Classic Conway Twitty. 45. Or some classic comedy Steve Martins.
It don't take spiders or snakes. Oh shit! Fuck no, I can't quote a Conway Twitty song. No, I can't. No.
We got a country band up here. You hear that,
can't
folks?
quote a...
Remember the Canuck is going to perform at the Grand Ole Opry.
Oh God, I wish. I ain't that
Yeah.
fucking good.
He's going to be a mini pearl and yell, howdy!
Well, it ain't that fucking good.
Oh my gosh, did I just show my age?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. People in their 20s are like, Mini who? Is that a rapper? Mini
Well, at
Pearl?
least you said Grand Old Opry and not Hee Haw.
I know.
That would
At
be
least the
worse.
Grand Old Opry is still a thing.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm just saying.
Yeah, people would be going, huh? What? Yeehaw? What the fuck is that?
All right, so thoughts on these?
I can't tell. Oh, Ario, hell yeah.
Greatest hits, soundtrack.
Flashdance. Oh my gosh. That is not the greatest movie of all time. Okay, Star-Lord?
I didn't say it was. I just said I got.
Okay, that's one of the greatest movies of all time. Oh my gosh. Flip it over. Flip it. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, Pat Benatar?
Damn right. That's one of her favorites. Are you
Wow.
kidding? It's one of her favorite. It's also one of her. This is one of my favorite bands too. So
The Monkees. Oh, Fleetwood Mac. Oh, by the way, if you ever get invited to a Stevie Nicks party, please say no. She entertains her guests with hand puppets and poppers and cocaine.
Probably one before the other, but
She entertains her guests with hand puppets. I crashed a party one time in New Orleans.
now, guys, I don't hate me,
I thought that was Anne Rice in Phoenix.
but don't hate me for this. But this one was. This is going to be my wife's, but it kind of I got it more for me. But don't hate me for it.
as long as it's not fishing lures, you won't die Christmas Day.
There's Rubber Band Man.
Oh, I thought you were gonna, grab out something like, no, I don't know.
Meatloaf.
No, I was
No,
thinking more
guys.
like Aqua or some
ABBA?
No, there's a reason why I'm kind of like this is secretly going to be mine. You did. There's a reason why. I have a big love for Tom Petty, and I have Tom Petty is the first music video I ever remember watching. Oh, and final.
Queen.
So, what do you think? Good choices? I think so.
I have two things to say about this. One, good choice. Number two, Miss NB Geek can rewatch this stream.
She won't. Hey, that's okay. I know she won't. You know how I know she won't?
You hit her laptop.
Are you out of your mind?
Yes.
Do you think I'm stupid? No.
Well, sometimes.
All right. First off, take me off there, and I got to turn this damn light off because that's what causes that strobe issue.
Hold on.
Anyway,
give me one
that
second.
was Anyway, trust me, she's not coming here. Ellen Page. Oh God, trust me. I'm not saying this as any disrespect, but she is not following Captain Trek's channel. Oh, Parrothead. Oh God, yeah.
But-
I already made comments on that bullshit.
She does know who I am on Twitter.
Yeah.
I do have her Twitter account. I could always link the
You won't
stream
do
to-
Yeah, whatever. You're not going to do it, and I know you're not going to do it, so let's just cut the bullshit.
I think she followed me on Twitter, and I did retweet the Captain Trek's tweet about this stream, so...
You think I won't do it? Okay. Okay.
You
That's
won't
fine.
do it. But...
That's awful. That's awful.
Beltalota.
Here we go. Madam Geek.
Carlo, Alchemies, the question?
All right. My
What's
first
Bieber?
message to Madam Geek.
It's not who's a Bieber, what's a Bieber?
And send. There we go.
Awesome sauce. You're in trouble now, dude.
Never, ever challenge me. I'm an asshole. I admit it.
Dennis Leary's theme song is his life song. I'm an asshole. Oleo.
No. I drive very slow.
Very
Folks, I'd like to sing a song about the cockles in our hearts. Maybe below the cockles. Maybe in the colon, in the kidney. We just don't know. I'm just a regular Joe with a regular job. I'm your average white trash, suburbanite slob. I like football and porno and books about war. I've got an average house with a nice hardwood floor. My wife, my kids, my dog in my yard, my feet on my table, and a fucking Cuban cigar. But sometimes that ain't enough to just keep me interested. Oh no, no way. Oh, I'm an asshole. He's an asshole.
Oleo.
Oh, yo. Hey, SS, HO, LE. Yeah, I know I botched some parts on it. It's been a while since I've watched the song. But I love that Dennis Leary thing. Trudeau. Hey, actually, if anybody's in Canada, I'm curious, how does the Prime Minister thing work there? Is it elected or is it appointed like
but
in the British monarchy?
Before you
Oh
say
yeah,
that,
Random Canuck, you're fucking here. Answer that question.
you turn around. If any of you are from Canada and I'm on the fucking panel,
I was smiling.
Motherfucker!
I wanted him to finish, okay?
I'm sorry, Cap. I
I got
shouldn't
that
swear, but motherfucker is in my name.
Hey, Random Canuck. You now have a
Randling.
really great clip of how ignorant I was at that moment for the rest of your life. So you're welcome. Oh God, I can't believe I looked left, I looked right, I didn't look down and realize, oh, there's a guy from the Great White North.
To answer your question, he is elected.
You don't look down, it has to be your wife after you take a piss.
To answer your question, he is elected in a national vote.
How do you guys, well, if you don't mind me asking if Captain Trek is okay, I'm curious, how do you guys' elections work on a national
Popular
level?
vote.
Popular vote? Okay. Enough said. That's all I was curious about.
Isn't it a little early for beer?
It's almost 3 o'clock, so no.
No, it's almost 11:55.
Well, you're in California. Hey, I used to work night shift. So while everybody was grabbing coffee at 7 in the morning, I was grabbing a couple of tall boys at 8 a.m. And you know what the cashier said? Getting off night shift? I was like, yep.
No, morning beer.
No, my day's been busy. We got through schoolwork was great. Got my history lesson done, everything. We talked about the 7 days battle. That's where actually they scuttled up. Eli, remember when I talked to you about the Battle of the Ironclads?
Yes.
That was actually, I found at the battle where both those first ironclads were sunk. Because that battle during the 7 days was when they scuttled the Virginia. Which my son, who asks all the best history questions I could ever hope for, he's like, what do you mean they destroyed it? I'm like, well, they scuttled it. He goes, why did it destroy it? I said, because they'd rather destroy it than didn't give a weapon to the enemy. And my son was like, oh, so it's like keeping a sword from your enemy. I said,
yes.
Yeah. I was like, yep, exactly.
Kind of like how I explain gravitational pulling, how observational gravitational pulling works. I'm like, you don't have to be Einstein. This is how it works. Objects is heavy in space. They pull objects. They distort light. Heavy objects distort light. Plain and simple. You don't need a mathematical equation or anything. That's the way to identify things down.
Hey, Elihu, I got a great idea for your science at some point if you ever get to it, because I just thought about it and it's something that's been on. How is gravity created? That would be a great science episode of your channel.
How it's created?
Yeah, what creates gravity? What keeps us from floating into space? What creates gravity? I mean, I know it's speed, but
it starts with accretion. Stanley Love proved it in the above the space shuttle. Above the ISS. I believe it was 93 or 95, 97. I can't remember exactly the years. I memorize numbers. That's for college education, for tests. I remember knowledge and information. It started with the creation about electromagnetic attachments with tiny objects, which would bond together, which would create gravity. They create a little gravity field.
I mean, hold on a second, Elihu. I want to make sure. I'm not asking you to try and explain it to me. I'm saying I thought it would be a great for your science with the way you're going, because your science videos are fantastic. I can't wait to. The only problem I have with them, and this is only it, is I can't use them with my kids because they're not high school level yet, and they seem like they're very more high school level driven. So, but I'm telling you what, I'm making little notes and stuff on your science. And my wife's a big science person, so don't be surprised if she's watching your videos too.
Sorry, yeah, Eastern Berkeley, I was trying to explain this already. I know it does not create gravity. I'll look
Well,
into
no,
it.
I was just saying, you seem like you have the intellect and everything to explain the concept of gravity with your science based, with the way you do your science stuff. I thought your star video was fucking fantastic.
And I got more videos than that one.
I know you got more videos in that one. I'm just saying that was the first one, so it stands out to me the most.
Well, tomorrow I'm talking about Hubble.
Oh, Elihu, I actually, one of my buddies from back in the Air Force who's now transferred to the Space Force, showed the same video you showed about the landing and how that fuel thing actually got landed. And I was just like, oh my God, that is incredible.
Oh, the booster from the Falcon 9?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the way it came, I saw the way it was like, how, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, how are they going to get that thing, the proper way and then gets out? And I see the things retract and the booster rockets going and it slows it down and it has the smooth landing. I was like, holy shit. No wonder Elihu was thrilled about that thing.
It took me almost a couple hours to find the non-SpaceX video. I was trying to find the NASA one itself. I don't know how I find that one because I cannot legally show the SpaceX video on my channel because it's SpaceX. But NASA public domain. I had a hard time finding that version. That was the hard part about my show was that little landing.
I'm trying to figure out where I saw it because I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw it to the NASA and the SpaceX, but the NASA had a little NASA symbol on it. Like that's what I was trying to find.
Right.
Hey, Random Canuck, I have a question. Do you like having a popular vote for your elections?
Yeah, because we can get it done in a day. By the time I go to bed, I know who the idiot asshole is going to be in Ottawa. Sorry, that was a low blow.
Good answer.
No, I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with your statement. I made the joke to my mother who lives in Florida. I said, 2020 is going to make 2000 be like, all Floridians are going to be like, thank you, 2020. Now you can't blame us.
This year's been so-called quote-unquote shit. What's December going to hold? Aliens?
No, December holds the electoral college count. Once the electoral college count is done and certified, it's over. I mean, there's not really much you can do past that constitutionally. So, but that doesn't happen for another, I think 19 days. I think it happens on December 20th.
Well, several months ago, people were doing about the 2020 stuff, and I basically called two of them in a row. Kanye West runs for president, and alien life is on other planets. Well, Kanye West ran for president, and phosphates was detected on Venus. That's tweeted somewhere on my feed.
Trust me, if anybody has the ability to space travel and go between galaxies, they're gonna take one look at us and be like, okay, nope, don't stop for gas at that shithole.
The only thing fucked up about our elections is the Bloc Québécois. That's the only thing fucked up about our elections.
The what?
The Bloc Québécois.
Our elections aren't bad. Actually, here's the thing. Our elections aren't that bad. Overall, there's only one person I voted for. I don't know if that is going to be the winner or the loser. And that's at the executive branch.
I know, Carla.
Well, the legislative branch, I know. The judicial branch, I don't vote on, so no. Other than that, it was local elections, and we had a city council. I voted for the person who won, and I voted for the mayor And then we had a runoff, and the person I voted for mayor and during the runoff won. So we'll see how this mayor works out. Which I'm more worried about than I am. Okay, here's the thing. This is the problem that I see with a lot of people that don't agree with me. I'm more worried about how my mayor is going to do my city than I am worried about Joe Biden. You know why? Because Joe Biden can make all the federal shit he wants. I also have a state, county, and local.
Yeah, it's a direct impact on you.
Yeah, but I have those people too, and I can have direct representation to them. It's a lot easier for me to get 15 minutes to where my city council is, my mayor. It's a lot easier for me to get to Columbia, the capital of South Carolina, than it is for me to get to DC. And that's why I always say, stop worrying so much about the federal. Focus more on your local, because that's where the biggest shit happens.
Yeah, well, our locals are all broken up. Like they're not they don't happen at the same time as the federal.
Really?
Yeah. Our mayor race is not the same time as our prime minister. Same with the premier, which would be your governor.
Oh. How many times do you go to the poll? Okay, no. Fuck no. I am not hosting Captain Trek's show just because he dropped off. No, it's not happening.
No, I actually that's supposed to be me.
Over 2 minutes. Not you.
There we go.
No.
Our elections are done. It worked out that they were like one after the other this time, but yeah. And the other thing with our elections is where yours last 2 fucking years. Because your candidates start running 2 years in advance. What happens here?
You're misunderstanding there.
No, I'm not. You guys start running 2 years in advance.
Yeah, do you know why? Do you know what gets reelected every 2 years in our
yes, your House of Representatives and your Senate.
Yes.
Yeah, but how many of our House of Representatives every 2 years?
Half of them. That's why they all rotate.
Yeah, but here's the problem.
No, Elihu. All House of Representatives are 2 years, so every midterm election and every presidential election, all our representatives are up. Our senators are broken up over 6 years, so they're broken up 33 point.
That's what I was thinking about.
33333.
Yeah. But okay.
Messed up from
the point I was trying to make is our elections are every 4 years. Do you know how much warning the other parties have that there's going to be a federal election?
2 days.
No, longer than that. But okay, like for instance, you pretty much could probably tell right now when the 2024 election is going to be, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The next prime minister election, so the next federal election, they don't know the date right now. Because what happens is it's every 4 years. Okay? Within that year, the prime minister goes to the Queen's representative and calls the election. When he calls the election, they have 90 days to campaign. 90 days.
Wow.
And then the election drops.
Let's do that here.
I wish they would here too.
Yeah. It's a hell of a lot easier.
From the time the prime minister calls the election or the Queen's representative calls the election if the prime minister is dragging his heels too long. From the time the election's called to the time we hit the ballots, it's 90 days.
Okay, now I am seriously considering learning French so I can become a Canadian citizen.
It is
Loser.
literally 90 days.
Which I
Eli,
would
here, you
absolutely
really
prefer.
think you'll have a better life in Canada than in California?
Oh, Canada, where your light pollution is a 1 or 2. I can see so many stars.
Never mind.
And we complain at North Dakota because they fuck up our water.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I looked at light pollution maps. Canada, Northern Canada, Alberta. Oh, hell yeah. Light pollution 1s and 2s. Oh, fuck, I can see lots of stars.
Okay. I'll ask you this: What's Canada got that? What's Canada got to offer that America doesn't?
Ratio women 3 to 1. Men 3 to 1.
He's got.
If the ratio is 3
Got
to
you there.
1, and all you want to do is get your dick licked,
Nope. Better chance finding a wife. Got quiet on that one, huh?
no, I just disagree. I think I honestly think Rando Canuck would
You
like
know,
to
one of these
see
days,
life
MBG,
in
you're
the
going to say my
US.
name right. One of these days, you're going to say my name right.
Random
Say it
Canuck.
slow. No, say it slow with me. Rambling Canuck. Not random.
Rambling Canuck.
There's no D. There's no D. It's
B is not
Rambling
backwards.
Canuck.
The B is not backwards. It's right. Okay.
Okay, can anybody explain? Okay, Captain Track.
I am not a
You're from
random Canadian.
Wait. Hold on a second. I'm gonna cut the bullshit aside here. Let's just say, Captain Track, you're in Missouri. Please explain to him why the way I talk the way I do.
Because he's an idiot who was raised in, it's Illinois is the correct pronunciation. But he has he chooses the white trash version, which is Illinois.
Oh,
It has an S at the end, motherfucker.
It's silent.
Oh, when has an S been silent in anything else?
But there's no S in my name.
No.
Like at all.
I don't see a letter F.
I'm confused. That doesn't take much.
You confused the Canuck.
Mosey kiss the tabernacle, the suckle about the foothill.
You better be Suey.
Okay. Now that I'm done swearing in French, let's move on.
Pourquoi?
Oh, you really want to piss somebody off?
Okay.
Grand
Canuck
Or
is
femme de
in
chien.
Picato.
Okay, MB Geek, you're a femme de chien.
Wait, you think you're the only one who knows a second language?
Oh, I have to. It's kind of mandatory to teach
Yeah,
this
that's why
shit from grade 1 to grade 9, and then you can vote out of it.
Yeah,
Oh wait, no, now it's grade 7 now.
Yeah. What a wonderful feat.
You have to learn French.
They teach French in Quebec. Why? To appease one fucking territory. LOL.
The entire country has to speak French.
No, France has to speak French.
No.
Quebec. Well, what's up with Quebec?
Oh, that's easy. I can tell you the answer to that real quick. We owe all that to one stupid monarch who, when the British thumped them, decided, I don't know, maybe he had too many gin and tonics that day, but then he went, they can keep their language and their culture. And since he made that decree, they could keep their French. So we owe it all to one monarch. Yeah. Anyway.
Don't
on.
feel bad. We're getting there.
Oh,
I got
That's
hiccups.
okay. But see, you'll never know the joys of learning how to say seal in French in like grade 6. It's awesome. It's liberating. You can officially swear in school and get away with it after that.
Well,
You know why,
would
right,
tell you,
NBE?
I would, you know what? I would tell you why, but I've made it very clear. I'm talking about my sex life because I
Okay,
don't need you
do
all.
you know how do
I
you
don't
say?
need you all blushing.
Okay,
Because
but
trust me, I'll
but
make
that
your
has
all
nothing to
ass
do with what I
blush
just
if you
said.
knew what I could do, or what my wife could do.
Okay, NB Geek, what does that have to do with not knowing the joys of being able to swear in school and getting away with it? Because you're learning
Nothing.
French.
You mentioned nothing. You mentioned sex.
No, I didn't.
nope. He said swear.
Yeah, swear.
Oh, he says swear. Okay. Can I use I'm very drunk right now as an excuse?
Okay. Well, do you want to know? Do you know why it's so liberating
And I
in
missed
grade
your
6?
I missed your accent. So
Okay.
my apologies.
When you learn how to say seal in French, do you know why it's so liberating?
I don't know any French.
Can you tell me? Can you? Okay, I can
Elihu,
answer that question.
do you know
What was the question? Sorry.
how to say seal in French?
Why would I care?
Is it Sid?
No, it's wonderful. When you're in grade 6 and you want to be able to swear in French or swear in your class, you just say seal. Because seal in French is fuck.
Oh, Sid.
Seal in French is fuck.
Yep.
Still you, man. Still you.
Exactly. That becomes the joke after grade 6.
I don't mean to sound crazy, but am I the last person who doesn't want to talk about his sex life with other men?
I don't understand why you brought it up. It wasn't part of the topic or the agenda.
Hey guys, in the private in the chat, James Andrew Morrison had got flagged for a comment. Expletives are not a big deal anymore, which is said fuck you to show that people go meh. I'm showing that comment. Like, why was it hidden?
I don't know. YouTube is a jackass.
I just had to bring your attention, Captain Track. I'm showing that comment.
YouTube's
Go
a
for
jackass.
Yeah, I just did. There you go,
You're-
James. Comments public, okay?
You're a mod for a reason. I can't see everything when I'm doing this, so yeah.
Oh, no problem, man. I'm like, yeah, that comment is I like that comment. That's acceptable. It's kind of funny, but oh yeah, I put some breaking news in the chat for you guys.
Go for it.
I just did.
Public or
Okay.
private?
Attorney General Bill Maher says the Justice Department has not uncovered evidence of widespread voter fraud that will change the outcome of the 2020 presidential election.
Is it bad that I read that Bill Maher? I'm just saying, is that bad?
Bill Maher says, I haven't watched that dude in years. Okay,
Oh God.
well, that just came over the wires, by the way. Just in case people are not up to date on news, just hanging out here, like, hey, this is what's going on. And look, MB Geek is really stoned. He's looking around. You seen imaginary fairies? Are you seeing squirrels everywhere? Okay. Pook. In Star Trek, England must take over France for Picard's accent. He swore a lot.
Bullshit.
He swore in TNG. He got away with it.
Are we really gonna go back all the way to 1991?
Squirrel.
Cab! Get your ass back here. This is your channel.
Canuck is in charge right now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Remember he asked you to take over?
Again, good. Somebody get me out of this position.
I can't do
your wife.
that.
Talk to your wife, man.
Sorry, you're SOL. You're stuck in the corner now and be geek.
God.
Good job.
You're stuck in the corner.
Oh,
Hey, does anybody play Fortnite?
Nope. My son did.
no,
for a
I
while,
don't. I don't play those games.
And
Okay.
then he got bored of it. And
Okay, never mind.
bored or pissed off with it, one of the two.
My son actually played the new Legend of Zelda, and he was like, I beat it in 3 days, and he was all doing side missions. I was like, son of a bitch.
What is it, Erica?
Sorry. Jessica Chasden. I want to hear this. 1 second.
Alright, look, I'm drunk and stoned, so deal with it.
Oh, what are you drinking?
Ned.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one.
Hey, would somebody tell a host to get his butt back here before I do?
Didn't you just do that?
Okay, sorry.
No, if I tell him to get his ass back here, Jesus Christ, doesn't everybody know I'm the asshole?
Audio. We don't need you to sing the song again because we get the general idea.
I personally prefer "Were You Born an Asshole," but that's okay.
No, I was raised an asshole.
No, the song.
I'm an asshole.
Yeah,
asshole.
no, the other one. Were you born an asshole? I prefer that one.
Shit. I'm sorry. I was reading something that came up on my news feed. The Arecibo telescope crashed, and wow, it just felt.
It went boom.
A cable snapped, and the dish crashed to the ground. Like wow, 305-meter telescope basically collapsed.
Yo, host, about time you got your ass back here.
Damn, that's wow. You guys want to see this picture? Oh, Captain Trash back. Okay, you guys can see the picture.
It went boom.
This is what the Arecibo telescope looks like now.
This is the way.
If Captain Track is back and can share my screen, like ouch.
Okay, Cap, I got a dip. Have a good
I'm
show.
here.
Yeah, I got a dip. I gotta
Okay.
get a couple of things done, but
Okay.
take her easy, my friend. Ouch.
Yeah. That's what it looks like right now. No way to actually repair that and recover it, so they don't have to worry about it now. It's all the way down the ground.
Let's see here.
That is very sad news. Ouch. Ooh, riptides! Yay! Time to go swimming. Actually, I'm getting hungry. Hey, Captain Trek, I'm gonna take off because I'm getting hungry. Okay, and Big Geek, I'm gonna take off because I'm getting hungry. Oh, 2 minutes? Okay, I'll keep it going for 2 minutes. Oh, let's see. Carlos, let's read the chat here. What were you doing? Where was I? This here. Okay, East Marco says, I still don't understand suddenly found votes or counting after sending some persons away. I remember gathering on the courthouse lawn and votes counted outside.
Okay.
Carlos said, shouldn't NB Geek be on the bottom?
Hey,
Well, he likes it on top.
hey. Anybody hear me?
I hear you. Barely. Barely.
Well, shit. Let me see if I can. Okay. It.
I barely heard. I'm like, do I hear something in the background? I had to turn up my volume. Like, barely heard you. Okay, well, Captain Chuck messed with the volume. I'll finish reading this.
Go for
Where did I leave off at? Oh, hell. Let's talk about Fortnite. Yeah, I just read something about Galactus being a huge battle tonight in Fortnite. Just want to know, anybody heard about that? Carlos Abney says, yeah, my son is 9. When he gets in the groove, he's a beryllium good player. Surprisingly good. Puts me to shame when you realize you're not letting them win at games anymore and have to cheat like Rikers.
Is that any better?
Yes.
Good.
Wait, I can turn my volume down. Okay. Carlos says, wow, I'm way too tired to spell, and autocorrect is annoying if you don't notice to change something. Yeah, I know. I turn off mine. And Pride, James says, and Pride at Carlo Albanese. LOL, good hand-eye coordination. Carlos, it's the NB Geek Show, everyone.
Well, I would like to thank everybody for coming on.
Using that while we chat, we're discussing the nature of existence with you and stream. You're arguing Orange Man bad. Carlos says, yeah, he's just playing Among Us at the moment, acting like a YouTuber, pretending to be a dainty DM. He's great fun, entertaining. A damp DM? I don't get it.
That's a good question. I have no idea. But on that note, I will send everybody over to let's see who's on. I think
Pickles is on right now.
Pickles should be on, yes.
Yeah, I'll put the link in the chat.
Thank you. Go over to LDG and say Captain Trek sent you.
Yeah, he's
play that game.
On there. Let's play the stream. Well, I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm hungry.
Well, again, thank you everybody for coming on. I want to thank Rambling Canuck, even though he had to go, NB Geek, Elihu Who, and everybody in the chat, Carlo Albanese, James Andrew Morrison. Let's see here.
Thanks, Carlo.
Eastern Burkholder. And I'm sure the cast of many more that I can't recall offhand because I can't scroll that high anymore. But on that note, thank you again for coming and have a great day.
Later, peoples.